season and the legend Brady than where the Packers will finish this season with their legendary quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. That's how I see it. How do you see it?
Yeah, this is a hard one. I feel more confident in the Packers right now, and this might be a little bit of recency bias, and we have to understand that the great Bucs defense was humbled a bit, but they did have a unique week where they had to practice in Miami and then travel back because of the pending hurricane. So I don't know, to be honest with you. I know that's not a great answer, but right now I feel like there is more room for the Packers to grow and get better, whereas the Bucs, the expectation is they're going to get healthier, which is an absurd expectation in this league that any team by the end of the year are going to be better because they're going to be healthier. That's just not how football
Tom's
works.
team or Aaron's team, which one are you buying, Jeff?
I'm going Bucks. I agree. Listen, I think with this defense, and they'll continue to get better on offense, I do think they actually will get healthier. I know it's a rarity, but I think the Buccaneers sit guys when they need to, they'll get better. And Tom Brady, as the season progresses, drives those around him to be better. I think that happens. And again, you saw the difference even with Evans coming back, what that offense has potential of looking like. This team's going to be there at the end.
Yeah, to be clear, to me, this is not a Brady versus Rodgers conversation.
No,
it's a what we see around them, at least in my view. Marcus, which one do you have more confidence in? I'm talking by the end of the season, which one is going to have it more together?
I got the Bucks. I think, look, for as well as Green Bay done, Green Bay has struggled offensively as well. So there is a lot of room for improvement. But when you look at the Bucks, how many times do we think that defense is going to give up 41 points? They scored 31 points. And just got Mike back. So I think they'll be fine. This defense obviously was the failure against the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, we got to give the Chiefs credit for the type of plays that they made, but ultimately I don't see the Bucs defense giving up another 40 burger. And if you get 31 from the Tampa Bay offense in this particular situation, then you probably win majority of your games going down the stretch based on what I think this defense is going to look like going forward.
Graziano, how about you?
Yeah, I just think it feels hard for them right now. And we talk about like how teams handle adversity, right, and what they do when things are going wrong. The Packers are winning the games while they're putting it all together, right? They're 3-1. The Buccaneers have lost their last couple of games, so it kind of makes you a little concerned about how they handle it going forward.
Can I push back on
the
that
division?
just a
The Buccaneers don't have a 3-1 team in their division. And the Packers do, and it's one that beat them. So that gives you a little pause.
If the Buccaneers had played Bailey Zappi, with no disrespect to him, on Sunday, I don't think they'd be 2-2 right now. He just lost back-to-back weeks to Rodgers in a game in which they had a 2-point conversion that would have tied it late. They looked bad. I'm not saying no, but he was playing with nobody. And then this week he just played Patrick Mahomes.
I understand, but I mean, the fact of the matter is one team's 3-1, the other team's 2-2, and we don't think either one is what they're eventually going to be.
Go ahead, Marcus.
We got to stop acting like competition don't matter. That's my point with the Cowboys as well.
That's right.
It's exciting, but they play the Giants and the Commanders. In what world does the competition not matter? They play better teams, Graz.
Right, but the record matters more, right, than the competition, right? I mean, you're talking about how they're set up to go into the postseason, right? If you're banking wins when things aren't going well, it doesn't really matter what the competition is like. All of a sudden, if you're humming in November, you're better equipped to beat the Chiefs or whoever shows up.
But we also saw this Tampa team go on the road when Green Bay bank wins and everybody had them better. I caused the pause when it comes to the Buccaneers because of one, I don't think that they're going to give up another 40 piece this entire season. And the other part is I haven't lived in a world since I've been covering the NFL or playing in the NFL where Tom Brady and his offenses hadn't got better throughout the course of a season. I just haven't lived in that world yet.
Covering baseball.
I know guys don't get healthier as the season goes on. Chris Godwin, to me, is the key to their entire – if Chris Godwin is okay when we get late in the season, and we'll see if they can talk – Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.